Hey Taurus, it's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jen the Butterfly, and I'm here with your July 2016 monthly general tarot scope. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos. Everyone who've been, excuse me, following me on Instagram. My name is Jim, GM, the Butterfly underscore tarot on Instagram, and I do provide daily and weekend forecast grouped by the elements, and I appreciate your support there as well. Um, Quick announcement, I will resume accepting personal readings on the weekend of July the 23rd. I thank you so much for your patience during this time as I make this transition into this new place and trying to get myself together and settled so I can, be in a good spot to do these readings for you guys, personal readings for everyone. I also want to let you guys know, as far as Mama Jim is concerned in the channel, please look forward to me using new decks, me using new spreads. I'm doing too many things at one time. Me using new spreads, having some giveaways and some sales. So we have some things coming in for my Mama Jim babies, for the children, for the family. And also, let me see what else we have here. Health. I do want to do a quick disclaimer about health readings. I do not do readings where, if you're asking me to do a reading to see to for a definitive diagnosis of any type of condition, I don't do those type of readings. You can find you a medical intuitive that will be more than willing to um, um, perform that reading, those type of readings for you. Now, I would consider doing a reading if you have a definitive diagnosis with something and you would like to know, what the cards, and based off of my medical experience, what I think, what is given to me, and I shouldn't say what I think, but what is given to me to say to you as far as what could help you, I'm willing to do that. But as far as you coming to me and asking me, do I have X, Y, Z? No, I don't do those type of readings. Okay. Um, I have the Wisdom for Healing cards, and I also have the Money and the Law of Attraction cards, which these cards have been resonating beautifully with the rest of the cards. Y'all, I think I'm coming down with a cold or something. I don't know what's going on. Excuse me. I pray I don't have to sneeze on camera. I've been trying to stop it, and I thought I was going to be able to, but it hasn't. Also, I have started reading in reversals. Spirit said it was time. Spirit say I do. Simple and plain. All right, let's see what we have for my Taurus, and this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Pop outs, pop outs, pop outs. Taurus, you feel indecisive this month. Like, I can't even pick a card for you guys. No, keep going. Yeah, no, keep going. It's up. Okay. Taurus, general. Oh, wait a minute. Before we go over the general energy, you had two cards to pop out for you. Excuse me. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like with you, Taurus, is that, you are definitely focused on money. You're definitely focused on family. You're definitely focused on your long-term stability, financial stability, security. I feel like you are in like grind, not necessarily, it is grind mode in a sense, but it's like, mm, I feel like, okay, that maybe it was what I feel as far as that confusion or push and pull, this tug that I feel from you. It's like you get to a point, it's like how can I describe it? It's like you work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. I don't know what I just came. You start working, and then you feel like you got everything uh, down pat, and then you want to sit down for a minute, but then you can't really sit down for a minute. You can't allow yourself to sit because you realize that you have so much more to do, so you get back up again. So it's like you're up and down, you're back and forth. You feel like you're planning for something as well, maybe planning for retirement, but I feel like it's something more immediate than retirement, unless you're more close to retirement age. Some of you are at the very near end of finishing school. I got that for another sign as well, that they're near that finishing stage of school, and I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is just you envisioning yourself being like almost done, like you're at the finishing line. You're just trying to make sure that everything is good, so you don't want to have any type of delays or any halts to what you're trying to achieve at this time. For general energy, you have the Six of Swords. I feel like for you, you definitely, well, let me go into the other cards. I feel like you're moving away to some of you actually going to do a physical move this month, but I feel like it's more so you're just trying to get into a more stable peace of mind, because like I said, you just been back and forth, up and down all the time. Career, this damn death card be showing up for some people. Pluto is still in effect, honey. I'm trying to tell you. Death card, you have, is this in reverse? No, you have the death card upright in career. Money, money, money. You have the Two of Swords in reverse, which to me is a very good card. You definitely made a decision about something. Um, this is you in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse, male or female, in the love sector. Health-wise, health is good. Nine of Cups. And for your advice, you have the Page of Wands. So, going back to what I said with the general energy, I do feel like you may be contemplating a move, or actually are going to be moving this month. Some of you, like I said, are just moving into a more positive headspace. I feel this is in regards to your job. I feel like you have with the Death card here, I feel like for some of you, protocols, this is what I keep feeling. Some of you may get a new manager. Some of you are the new manager. You know what I mean? Some of you are actually having to come in and lay down the smack down to employees, or you having that smackdown be laid out to you. Like, I feel like there are some new policies, regulations, protocols being put into place. I keep hearing loss of funds. I keep hearing, and I don't really feel like it's necessary. Maybe for some of you, you may have to, maybe you ending a job. You realize that, you know what, there's no growth within this job. And so you're having to move away from this job. You're moving to find work. But it just makes me feel like for a lot of you, excuse me, I'm so sorry y'all to do that. My nose is just so bad. You just realize it's time. Like there is no growth. And if you're trying to, I feel like you're wanting to grow within something. Whether this is you grow, have your own personal business grow, or you grow within a company, you're not seeing any growth. So I feel like you're feeling like it's best for you to go ahead and let this place be, and you're moving on to something else, to greener pastures. Um, Finances with the Two of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is a good card in reverse. Um, this is you actually taking a stance on something. Okay, if you're feeling like you were deserving of a raise and you didn't get your raise, this may be you. This may be what you needed to prompt you to move forward. Okay, I feel like you may have been holding your peace when it comes to finances. You may be holding your peace as in regards to how your company has been spending finances. Maybe you've been holding your peace about how your partner been spending money as well. But now you're putting your foot down, and you really don't care what other people have to say. Like you're opening up and you're speaking up is what this is saying. Because in the upright, I don't feel like you would have been making much of a move. So you're ready to voice your opinions about finances, whether this is finances coming to you, finances leaving you. You're opening your mouth and you're definitely being more vocal about your finances. Maybe you are actually talking. I feel like for some of you, you're actually making a step. Good for you, to talking to a financial advisor about what you can do to improve your finances. Okay. Yeah, maybe you've been contemplating about it for a long time. You've been in denial about your finances, and you're realizing that, you know what, I can no longer afford to not take a stand on this. I'm gonna have to do something about it. And you get up and you do something about it. Good for you. Um, Coming in for love, you are the King of Pentacles. Um, I feel like this month, for my Tauruses, with the King of Pentacles in reverse, I definitely feel like you are really, it feels very self-focused. Okay, the King of Pentacles to me feels like a person that will definitely, he will look out for other people. He's going to do for other people. But I feel like for you, you're realizing that you need to put yourself first as well. I feel like your lovers may actually accuse you of being a little greedy or self-centered this month. I don't feel like it's going to be a result in a argument or anything, but I feel like they're going to be seeing that in you this month, that you really have turned um, your intentions towards yourself as opposed to your outward environment. As you may be attending to yourself a little bit more as far as buying stuff for yourself. If you're used to buying things for your partner, like little tidbits, you're not really doing that much. Like they feel it. They don't feel as, your partner may tell you they don't feel as loved. You may not be feeling as loved this month either, Taurus. You may be feeling like you need someone to come around and pull you in and to comfort you. All right. When it comes to your health, like I said, not too many complaints about health. I feel like your health is good. You feeling good. You feeling content. You don't have any complaints there. Um, yeah, I get nothing else from that card. Like everything is good. Like just leave that there. So I'm gonna just leave that there. I get nothing else. As your advice, you have the Page of Wands. I feel like this is telling you to get creative. Is telling you to remain. I feel like the energy that you have right now is I know it's fiery, but it feels very airy. It feels very light. It feels very carefree. It feels very like you don't have very nonchalant type of attitude. I feel like for some of you, you may have been worrying yourself a lot and just I, mm, is it yeah it's worry. You've been worrying, but I feel like this card is telling you to let your curiosity spark. Like, don't be afraid to open your mind up to other ideas that you didn't think were possible. Um, and that is what the Six of Swords talks about, being able to move into a different mindset, a more positive mindset. It talks about you're moving from the energy of the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a very strong energy. It is a very confrontational type energy. It's one of those energies. It's very competitive. It's confrontational. It can be argumentative. It's a very negative. It could be very egoic as well. And it's interesting that this person in this deck now, in the traditional Rider Waite deck, you see a man and a woman and a child, but in this is just a singular person. So I feel like you're moving on to do what you need to do for you. And so it's telling you to keep with the Page of Wands, keep that energy. Remember why you left in the first place. Okay? Remember why and where you're going. Okay? That's why it's actually like when I see the two cards that popped out in the beginning, it made me feel like it felt very unsettling. Ironically, these cards are Pentacle cards. Okay, so you should be feeling stable within these two cards. But I don't feel that. Okay, and I go by what I feel with the cards. Your advice with these cards is actually to do the opposite. And I feel like by you utilizing and tapping into your curiosity and yeah, your curiosity, your playfulness, I feel like you're gonna that's exactly what you need to help stabilize this energy. Because adults worry about so much stuff, so many issues. It also it drives them. It make When you're providing, let me just say it like this: when you're providing for other people and you're responsible for other people, you have to stay on top of so many things, and so it requires you that energy, like the Two of Pentacles energy, to juggle everything that's going around you. And I feel like for you, Taurus, that's what you've been doing. You've been going back and forth. You've been moving, and because you're trying to get towards the end of the race. And so with the Page of Pentacles, it's actually telling you to I'm trying to make sure I'm saying this right. It's telling you to utilize that energy in a productive way, and it will actually clear up some of that. I feel like you're burning the candle at both ends right now. And so if you could use it in the proper way, it'll actually in return, stabilize you. I hope you guys got that, because it was confusing to me. But I'm telling you what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing. All right, let's look at the Law of Attraction and the money and the Law of Attraction cards for Taurus. Taurus, Master number 22. You have the subject of money is really two subjects. The subject of money is really two subjects. One, money, which is plenty of money, and two, the absence of money or not nearly enough money. Often people assume that because they are speaking the words, I want more money, they are speaking positively about money. Whenever you are feeling fear or discomfort as you speak, you are not speaking of the subject of money. You are speaking of the subject of not enough money. And the difference is very important because the first subject brings money and the second one holds it away. Um, in relation to where you are right now in your financially, that's what I see with the Six of Swords and the Two of Swords. You have made this decision that I cannot stand back to sorry, I cannot afford to think of money in the way that I've always thought about it. I feel like you realize that your thoughts have been hindering you when it comes to money. You're trying to be more positive about money. And this has been an ongoing theme for a lot of signs this month, that you're really trying to change your attitude towards money and how you handle money. Like I said earlier, for some of you, you're realizing that you need to take on the services or accept the services of some type of financial planner, because you're learning that the ideology, oh my God, the ideology of money and what money means to you and how money is supposed to be handled has been passed down to you from your family. And you just taken on that attitude or belief system towards money. And you're really, in some instances, some of you are realizing that it's actually been hindering you as opposed to propelling you into more financial greatness. And it's like your intent is there, but I feel like you may be going about it in the wrong way, because you, like this card said, that you're inadvertently not attracting money to you. You're actually pushing it away by saying that you want money. Nah, you want money, but know that money is already there. You just have to tell yourself that you are a money magnet. Money is coming to you anyway. Money is going to be drawn to you because you attract money all the time. You have to let yourself know that you're comfortable with money. Money slips in and out of my hand. Money can leave my hand, and money's coming right back into my hand because I am a money magnet. I'm deserving of having financial prosperity and abundance. These are the things that you're going to be reminding yourself, and you should be reminding yourself during the month of July. When we get to the wisdom for healing cards, change direction. Six Swords, the wisdom for healing card. Change directions. And they're both, look at that, they're both going the same direction. They're both going forward. Um, that I feel like this is definitely tied to your root chakra. Don't be afraid to let go and move into another space, another phase into your life. This says today's lesson, which we're going to say the month's lesson. Know that healing sometimes depends on your strength, willingness, and ability to change direction. Many people postpone doing so due to fear or laziness. This is what I was talking about with the death card. Some of you have become very complacent within your job, and like you knew it was coming, but you just like, I'm gonna ride this thing till the wheels come off. And now you're in this situation like, damn, maybe I should have just went on ahead and took the initiative to find me something else, because now you're feeling like you're a little stuck. And then you wonder why you're not happy and healthy. Your goal is to make one solid, effective healing choice by the end of the day or by the end of the month that can positively change the direction of your life. So I'm gonna leave that up to you to decide what is it that you can do to positively change the direction of your life. What healing choice are you going to do? Does that mean that you're going to be more assertive? Does that mean that you're going to not procrastinate? Does that mean that you're going to create a list or some type of planner or something to keep yourself organized? What are you going to do to keep yourself on task? How are you going to hold yourself accountable so you can move towards your own personal greatness? All right, these are things that you need to ponder on for the month of July. think about those things. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please hit me up. My information is down in the description box. I will be placing my email information and the PayPal button back on my channel. Not my channel, my website, so you guys can access me within. I think I'm going to do it the week of the 23rd, so we can get some correspondence going. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great, wonderful July. Love you. Bye.